Yo, 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 we are back at again. You are here at another edition of Black Bottom. So let's go.
Or no paper, no phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get
Chicago, let's go. Let's get you some water, get you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you a cocktail, drink you some juice, but just leave them pills alone. The muds will kill you. You are here at another edition of Black Bottom.
I've been waiting all night. Watch you blow up my life. Please don't come over, cause you're not sober. Yeah, now you know that ain't right. If you knew he was coming over, that would be a problem. Yeah. If our friends knew undercover love and they were trying to solve it, yeah. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Please don't touch me like that, cause you know I'll read it. Don't make me do this. I feel so foolish. No, breaking rules and that's. If you knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. If our friends knew undercover love and they were trying to solve it, yeah. What we do, it stays between me and you. Me and you. What we do, it stays between me and you. And I know that when you come along, I'll be sure. If it's wrong, then tell me that I'm wrong. I don't care. It makes me happy. And if you're happy, then let's be happy. Then let's be happy. Yeah, me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. It stays between me and you. Chicago, nigga. I'm scared of you motherfuckers.
I know we all make mistakes. I know it's hard to change. Why would you know that you were causing me pain? And maybe I was willing to, but why did you let me give you much too much? Don't know what I expect. Tell me, did you mind too much? I had to lie to get by your side. You must have blind. I found myself found. I found myself found. Eu não tô magoada, nem amargada, porque fica zangada com peixe que não voa, com frio que não aguenta, com deserto sem água. Não te posso forçar, sei o que não é. Não me senti segura dependendo de você. I know it made me hard to hear you, it's harder to say. Saí procurei. I found myself found. I found myself found. I don't wanna do if this is what it means. Never asked you to die for me, just wanted you to try for me. I could never rely on you like you relied on me. Like you relied on me. They say brush is meant for shoulders, not for lips. You really definitely like I left your lips side. I feel know the truth into fantasy. Afraid that I will see it's right in front of me. Find myself found. I found myself found. With my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. With my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. With my life and I will find it. Find it.
Come on in, come on in.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Come on in. that's intruding on my YouTube page, you know you're going to disrupt my double stream. Get on Facebook and hit me directly on video since you want to be like this, because tonight is the Smoke Show. You are here at Black Bottom Roscast. You heard me? No, Kane. Let Truth Teller Jackson stay online. I want to hear this, because tonight is a smoke show. I ain't hiding nothing. I ain't ducking from nothing. So let Truth Teller, so-called Truth Teller Jackson, be in the chat room tonight. We about to see what's really going down. Be patient. The show getting ready to start a little bit. So y'all know how I flow with this. So let's get it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Am I the neatest? Sure now. Am I the prettiest? Sure now. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Sure not. But who am I? Sure not. Who am I? Sure not. I can't hear you. Sure not.
go. Stick around, motherfucker. It's about to get real tonight. I know. We'll get to it when the show starts. Be patient, baby girl. Come on in. We fellowshipping tonight. So get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you a cocktail, drink you some juice. But just leave them pills alone, because them mugs will kill you. You are here at Black Bottom.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been thinking for myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going down the line. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make is my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. something seems to work on you. Yeah, you always made me feel like okay. You never leave my heart alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in on you. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey, here we go. It's time for the show. Yo, you are here at the Ross Cast. Come on, let's go.
I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah. With the way I fall, no need to say where we are heading now, babe. I fall to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, so set the book down before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one. Ooh, so set the book down before the moment flies.
Oh, yeah. We back at it again. Let's go. We are back at it again. Here we go.
Nothing can stop me.
In the globe. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. It's about to be a show tonight. It's going down. You are here at Black Bottom.
I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah.
Peace and blessings, everybody tuned in tonight.
Before the moment flies, so tell your good lies.
What's going on? Shout out to everybody. I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. Hey.
You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings to everybody that's tuning in tonight. You are here at another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast, where we keep it real, we keep it 100, and we do what we do. But tonight is a special night. But before I go any further, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Shout out to the FOE DJs, MCs, and entertainment. We had our first annual picnic this past Saturday. It was hot as the devil out there. I swear to God. But we still did what we did. Thank you for all those that did come out. Thank you for the support. The energy was great. It wasn't no mess. It wasn't no dramas. It wasn't no nigga shit, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the title tonight. Get ready. Tonight's a smoke show. Tonight, people are supposed to be exposed, and we're going to expose some people. People that need to get exposed. People that need to go find themselves some business. People that need to go find themselves a life. It's real ironic that in the life that we live in this society, in our community, we sometimes run across people that mean us no good, that mean us nothing but drama, stress, and issues and misery. Probably because they're miserable people themselves. And they got to play on people's shortcomings, play on people's bad decisions, play on people's mistakes. Yeah, tonight, I'm not wearing a suit jacket tonight. I'm going all in. This is the relaxed night tonight because, yeah, we with it tonight. Okay. Shout out to all those, that's tuning in on both sides. I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. Because, I'm broke.
Behave. Yeah, baby. Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
I'm broke. That's the word that's been on the streets for many years. And that's all good. I'm kind of glad because that means that y'all ain't always in my face asking for something. Y'all ain't always in my inbox wanting something. Y'all not always in my emails begging for something. So keep that in y'all mental Rolodex and go forth with it. You starting to make moves out here when all of a sudden, shout out Big Mike, shout out to you, boy, shout out Brother Banks, shout out to OG Fun Size, shout out Brother Williams, hey, shout out my wife, Miss OG Fun Size versus Warner Shots. It's gonna be a humdinger tonight. They probably do. You know what I'm saying? They probably do. But we gonna let this roll tonight. Hey, Brother Mike, you might want to slide on over to the YouTube side because it's about to get cracking tonight. Because we got a troll tonight. We got a person that wants to put themselves on blast just as much as they want to try to put me on blast. So you might want to scurry on over to the YouTube side because it's about to get real hectic on my YouTube page on the Black Bottom. And I welcome all y'all that's tuned in right now. But before we get started, like I always do, this here live is sponsored by Ice House, Duff, Fiji Water, gotta put that love in your body, some juice, and the word of the game. Before I get started with my show, before we go on, because ain't no telling, I know before some of y'all was like, oh shit, here you go again. It's about to be a 2.5 hour maybe 3-minute live. I don't know. According to how tonight might go, yeah, I'm trying to keep it to a level. I'm trying to still stay on my purpose as far as what I'm doing with tonight. No, y'all, don't block them. Straight up, unblock them, because we gonna see. But see, I already know what this is. And this is what I've been dealing with for probably the last 5-6 years. You know, some bum motherfucker that couldn't withstand, couldn't maintain, couldn't stick around, and they got put to the curb. And don't want people to be happy. You know, it's a shame that so many of you miserable motherfuckers in the club world do not like to see a person happy. Oh, it's the smoke show tonight, brother. We're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about Julio Fulio. We're going to be talking about the Super Mayor and a few other things. Oh, it's all good. Let them stick around. Because I know one thing, this person, the so-called truth teller Jackson, you know, which you Stoney Jackson's cousin or Andrew Jackson, motherfucking Scrimshaw Jackson's brother or sister or whatever the fuck you are, you ain't got enough smoke to come on over to my YouTube and get on video. You ain't got that kind of smoke. What really perplexes me about our people in our community is that when we break bad with each other, you know, especially when we've had certain times and moments in our lives, when we break bad with each other, I think the most slowest and illest and most perplexing thing that we do is so-called keep receipts, right? A lot of times, all of us know in our community just how we move around from man to woman, from woman to man, knowing this man is in a relationship, knowing this woman is in a relationship, and you still get what you get out of whatever the hell's was going on. But y'all tend to, when things don't go your way, want to always try to expose somebody. Now, I've never sat up here and said I was a perfect soul. God is not through with me yet. I will slap you in front of your mama in church if you say the wrong thing to me. I really will. You better ask somebody. And for those that think they really know me, from the years that you've been around, you better really ask older sources in my years on this planet. You don't know who I really am. And you really don't want to know who I really am. I've sustained a lot of things over the years that 30 years ago, 35 years ago, I'd have showed you. Just because you know my name, that doesn't really mean anything, okay? My name is very unique. My name is tattooed on my chest. That means nothing. I'm telling you, moderators, please do not delete their comments. I'm asking you. This is for educational purposes. Do not delete their comments. I like the engagement. Like I said, this is the smoke show. You want to smoke? I'm going to bring the smoke. That's what a smoke show is. So whatever's being said right now in the comments, don't delete them. Let it ride. I'm not monetized yet, so it makes no difference, no hill of beans to me. What's being said right now, these are going to be archived that we're going to be looking at a year, 2 years from now. I might even do a reaction to this shit on an anniversary podcast, a live stream one day, and laugh at the shit that's about to happen tonight. Okay? No, it's all good. I understand. Hell, a lot of people, well, a few people know my government, but it doesn't matter. That means nothing. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to conceal right now. Because see, what's going on right now, we got a weak ass person that wants to email somebody that I'm involved with, meaning my wife, to try to tell her all these bullshit things that I've done in my past. Probably with that stinking ass motherfucker that I left at the doorstep. Like I say, all of us are not perfect. All of us have done things and been in situations for whatever reasons and seasons, you know? But when you circle around the block and then you really see for what it really is, when you fall back from it, you know, some people don't know how to deal with that. Some people don't know how to deal with the fact that they stalk you on your page constantly. They wake up in the morning with your name and your face in their brains. You got to be a special kind of retarded to not let certain things go in life. I mean, I don't know what to say about people like Truth Teller Jackson, whoever this person is, because they won't say who they really are. They want to hide behind fake shit. Just like a lot of other people in our community, they hide behind fake facades, fake images, fake statuses. They post all the highlights. They post in front of other people's shit, cars, houses. You know, they break themselves to go on these trips and take all these pictures to make it look like they live in the high life, and they fucking 3 months behind in rent. They living in government housing and still got an eviction notice on their door. They can't keep a man or a woman because they mentally unstable and don't know how to interact with others. They're so in their ass over a person they once dealt with or had relations with, and they're going and doing their own thing. They can't see that. They can't accept it. So what they try to do, they try to manipulate and try to bring up bullshit, try to post old screenshots and, you know, try to say, well, yeah, he's always been like this. He said this, that, and the third, and all these things. And you ain't been around this motherfucker in years. There's something mentally wrong with you if you got that much energy in your heart. No, it's not the same person from a few weeks ago. That was a whole nother motherfucker. Like I said, the black bottom is coming up from the top. So, you know, the further we go along, as time goes on, we're going to get plenty more trolls. We're going to get plenty more people that just don't agree with what I talk about and what we discuss as a family. I understand. I am not here to make everyone believe or want to hear anything I have to say if you're not in agreement with it. If you're not in agreement with some of the things and the subjects that I talk about, you know, that's fine, because we all can't agree to everything. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of having grown discussions, if you're really grown. Because a child in the mind can still be a 30-year-old motherfucker. You can still have a child mind at 40. Hell, you can still have a child mind at 50 or 60. We see it all over the internet. TikTok is the open gate of buffoonery in a lot of our communities. We just put out all our business, all our dysfunctions, all our issues on that app. Just like how we did and how we do on Facebook, how we do on Twitter, which is known as X now. It's just some of you people just love to put out things that really in reality people don't really give two shits about. This is what social media has become. Social media has become a dysfunction of things beyond. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Why don't you go to Facebook? Because over here at the Black Bottom on YouTube, we don't do that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. You trying to be on some hiding behind the scenes shit. And being that this is the smoke show, I encourage anyone on my Facebook side, if you got anything to say to me, if you got any issues that you might have, I highly suggest that you hop on my Facebook and jump on video. Don't hide your face. I know social media people think that that's their life answers. But I'm telling you, some of the things that a lot of people talk about on these apps, they don't be trying to hear that shit, man. They don't be trying to hear that. They don't be wanting to hear that. All they want to hear is chaos. Hit the like button on the way in, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all are here at the Black Bottom Bronzecast. I was hoping for some more action. I'm telling y'all didn't have to block that person on my YouTube. I wanted that motherfucker to keep talking. I'm telling you, please unblock that motherfucker. I want to see what this bitch got to say. Like real talk. I want to see what this motherfucker had to talk about. Why she wanted to email my wife talking about all these things that she's accusing me of doing. And I'm not saying that some of the things is unwarranted. Yeah, I did some things in my past, and I can admit to that. And I atoned for it. I've talked about it. I've resolved it. Obviously, but obviously there's some people that don't like that shit. They don't like it. They like to see, the bullshit. They like to see the debauchery on social media. It gets they fucking goat when they see couples go back and forth on social media, because your bum ass ain't got no life. Yo, remedial ass ain't got nothing going on in yourself. You got so much smoke and energy for someone that ain't even in your circle that you got to try to perpetuate more drama because you watch them every day. It's like you get up with the notion that I got to see what they're doing all the time. That's the mindset of a sociopath. I appreciate that. Hey, shout out to To the next sub that just subbed on the black bottom, I appreciate you. You better not be on bullshit because you're going to be out of here. In the words of Sinful to Pete. Out of here. Out of here. We don't play this shit over here, man. You know, someone was supposed to be exposing me tonight of all my bad deeds, all my ill intentions, so to speak, all of my bad decisions, dealing with some of the people and situations that I dealt with. And I can honestly admit that I made some bad choices in life, just like a lot of us do. You know, I think we are human. I think when we cut ourselves, you know, blood does come out. I think if we get smacked, we feel that pain. I think if we get punched, we feel that. I think if we fall, scrape our knee, we feel that. I mean, we all human, right? We all human, correct? So in this here thing we call life, there wasn't no playbook for us to go by. You know, your parents or your parent, some of you hate to say it, your parent could only show you so much. Your parents could only teach you so much. Hell, there are some people out here in the world that didn't have a care in the world in their upbringing, only for them to be growing on their own and act a goddamn fool because they just wanted to. Not because of what they were taught. They just wanted to do what the fuck they wanted to do. Some of us didn't grow up in our natural households of families. Some of us was wards of the state. Some of us was dropped off at the hospital. Some of us was dropped off at the police station. Some of us was dropped off at the fire station. Some of us was put on top of garbage cans. All because who spawned you didn't want you. Who spawned you didn't care about you. Who spawned you was doing whatever they was doing for whatever they was getting at that time, and they slipped up. My grandmother said to me a long time ago, DJ Kane, you blessed to have one good friend in this world. Everybody ain't your friend. You know, it's all good when you're giving something to somebody and they can capitalize off of the energy that you gave them or the opportunities that you gave them. But when they see another opportunity and they think it's better, they'll throw you up under the bus. They'll throw you up under the fucking bus. The reason why I stopped being in the club world is not because of certain people in the upper areas of things that have things in control. I got out of the social world and out of the club world because I got tired of recruiting, teaching, showing, giving some of the people that was in my own organization the knowledge, the wisdom, and the guidance for them to listen to some other motherfucker because they weak just to turn on me. I got tired of listening to everyone's fucking personal problems. I got tired of people backstabbing me because they didn't get their way. I got tired of people begging for money because they bum broke asses couldn't get their punk asses up and get a fucking job or find a way for themselves. I got tired of people that was saying my club crazy, all for some motherfuckers to be in their ear, and now they leaving me and going somewhere else just to say fuck Ross. Bitch, fuck y'all. How about that? Fuck all y'all. Because at the rate y'all going right now, that shit ain't going to exist no time soon. This circle of so-called people and leaders have shown me the most dysfunction that I've ever seen in my entire life. I never seen this kind of dysfunction in grade school. I never even seen this kind of dysfunction in the projects. At least in the project, they had some kind of structure. I haven't seen this kind of dysfunction and bumfuckery and buffoonery and remedial behavior in the worst of schools in the city of Chicago. This shit is beyond reproach. This shit is beyond repair. I feel really bad for the reputation that this shit has gotten because some of you leaders, you let any and anybody into your organization, and I can, hold myself accountable for that shit too. Sometimes, we was trying to bring certain people in that we felt they had good potentials, and not only that, help your numbers, so to speak, and all this other bullshit, just to see that these some fucking retards, some fucking grown-up crack babies, some adult dope things, but want to talk about family and community. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck about shit but yourself. You don't give a fuck about nothing but seeing someone else's misery. You don't give a fuck about nothing but just to try to see someone fail and fall just so you can laugh. You's a nothing ass punk behind that. Yeah, I might have disagreements. I might have had disagreements with people in my past and, through the courses of my life, but I'm not going to wish ill will on you. I'm not going to try to hinder and stunt your growth. If anything, I'm going to just leave you the fuck alone and let you go about your business. That's how I look at it. We don't have to exert so much energy to try to make another person look a certain way because y'all had a fallings out. Y'all have a disagreement. How dare some of you bitches out here sit up there and hate on the fact that an older woman that lost her husband, that took her time to heal, found new love. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? Regardless of what the fuck y'all might think about this person, regardless of what they might have done that you didn't like, who the fuck are you to sit up there and judge who and what and where they have relations? It probably is. They cowards, man. Kane, they cowards. Because if they was really about that life, I appreciate you. Hey, that's why I appreciate the Black Bottom Squad, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. Yeah, man. People will act like fake a front, like want to wish you well, but if you're doing better than them, they don't like that shit. Especially if they didn't have nothing to do with your well-being. They don't like that shit, man. We have a problem in our community. I don't give a fuck about these other communities that's not black. You know what I'm saying? I advocate for the males, for the brothers, for our community. But I will hold us accountable too. Yeah, because we fuck up too. Yeah, we do some stupid shit too. Yeah, we make bad decisions too. Yeah, we fuck with the wrong motherfucking woman as well. Because we look at things the wrong way sometimes. We looked at things with our lower head instead of our upper head. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Need I say Martin Luther King or Michael? That's just one example. But it didn't stop his goal. He only got crucified when he changed his narrative. You know, they allowed him to do all that fuck shit when he kept the narrative the same. The minute he switched up, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
They had to stop that shit. You know? So whoever the fuck truth teller jack-o'-lantern is, I mean, we'll never know because they're a coward and they're not going to show exactly who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to show who they truly are. But let's just understand something and let's get it all out there in the open, man. None of us is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We've made bad decisions and choices, and some of us have given people more opportunities to be in our space than they should have been allowed to be in. All of us, I'm quite sure all of us can attest to that situation. That you allowed some motherfucker, some bum-ass motherfucker, some remedial, short bus, shorty-ass, punk-ass bitch to fucking be around you longer than what the fuck they should have been around because you was used to it. You was accustomed to it. You thought maybe it'd change. If you show one thing, maybe you thought that maybe one day they'll just wake the fuck up and just change. So let's see what old truth teller wants to keep, inboxing my wife. Truth is your children suppose.
Don't read that shit out loud.
Oh shit. Got you kid. Trying to and these are lies. And I wanting to read it because I want motherfuckers to know this shit because whoever the fuck you are, you need to get exposed, but you won't expose yourself. So that just shows me how much of a coward you are. But all this shit is all bullshit. A few months ago. Wow. Where do I be at? Where have I been at for the last
Working
few?
home.
Huh?
Working home.
I'm man, it's crazy. It's crazy how some of you remedial fucks will sit up here and try to paint this elaborate picture that I'm just such this bad man. You know what? Kane, you said it correctly. People that do shit like this is always ones that's been close to you. It could be a family member. It could have been an ex-acquaintance. It could have been a person that you spent some time with. The most hurtful thing that pisses me off about our community, and now in this new age social media thing, is that all of us keep all these conversations that we have, and when shit break bad, I suspected that. Big Mike, and I got a feeling who it is, and they probably gonna get mad when I say the name, Miss Yvonne. This is the Smoke Show. I ain't leaving shit alone. Well, whoever that fucker is, well, you never know. They might have got information from some others, some family members that I don't fuck with no more. See, this is the crazy thing about life, man. We have to pick and choose who we really hold dear to our hearts and in our circles. Because your own blood can turn against you too. You know what I'm saying? Your own family can your own family can throw you up under the bus if it's some breakdown within your relationship. And just to make themselves look a certain way, they'll try to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever this person is emailing my wife, all she doing is capping. All they doing is capping. It was already asked, show some proof that 6 months or earlier, you screenshot some shit that was what, 6-7 years ago?
Oh my God.
Really? Yeah. 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Yeah, I was in a certain place at that time. We wasn't that deep. We was deep, but we wasn't that fucking deep. Shit happens. It's either we would have stayed together at that time or we would have departed at that time. But guess what? It wouldn't have stopped her growth, and it wouldn't have stopped my growth. Still would have took care of our responsibility as parents at that time. So who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? What do you think you're trying to prove? Yeah, some motherfucker that know me a lot. Might be my bitch ass cousin. I wouldn't be surprised. I've heard some funny things about him over the years. But that's another story for another time. Yes, you know how to reach font size.
That's how I know how old it is.
Like I said, it could be a lot. But if we want to get a second opinion behind all this, I'm going to let you speak.
I'm not appropriately dressed.
You're covered, so that's good enough. So yeah, you can say what you got to say. After we get finished with this, I'm going to go on with the show. But hold on.
There he goes. I apologize, y'all. He got me out here, right here, on a whim. I apologize. Whoever this person is, I get spam hate email from him all the time. I am the one that accesses his Black Bottom broadcast stuff. How my emails are set up. My personal emails are set up. I have my business email for whatever job I'm holding at that time. My catering business. I have one for when I was I have a few for when I was truly involved with the social club world. And this in particular email address, Not many people have. I have one for my personal. This email address is my social club email because this email mentions my club name. They have also hit my IMB co-founder email. This is why I know it's not necessarily who he suspects. Just off the basis of the time frame of it, they did ask for his personal email. I am apprehensive to give that out, and I will not discuss why I'm apprehensive about that. Nevertheless, I am apprehensive about that, and I will not give that out. However, to anybody that wants to contact Mr. Black Bottom Roscast himself, the email is just that, all one word, BlackBottomRascat@gmail.com. I will put it up in YouTube and Facebook on behalf of him. If anybody ever wants to contact him, you have smoke for him, hit him. Please and thank you.
Behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Word of advice, all you bitches. You hitting her is not changing anything.
It's not.
You hitting her with fuck shit is not going to change what goes on in this household. If you got so much smoke for me, then be a real motherfucker and come to me directly. I'll fucking solve your problem. Trust me. I really will. I'm hoping you do that.
And it really won't affect anything in this house.
I really hope you do that, y'all. You coloreds, you Negroes, you fucking niggas, you darkies, you limp motherfuckers, you lint licking ass bitches, whatever the fuck y'all are. It's not gonna change shit, man. Stop it. Please. You're embarrassing yourself, and we're all laughing at you. We're all laughing at you. I don't understand it. You keep thinking. You must don't understand where I'm from.
Chicago, nigga.
I'm from the southeast side of Chicago. Born and raised. Well, actually, I was born out west, but I grew up on the south side, the east side. Over there by Anthony in South Chicago. We didn't play certain things. Yeah, I know y'all seeing what it is now, but we had a certain code when we was coming up back in the day. We wasn't playing with motherfuckers that was just on dummy. I was the kind of person I actually was like trying to talk to you like, man, you really need to just move around. Maybe this ain't a good fit. Maybe this ain't, what it is. Maybe we should just part ways and just leave each other the fuck alone. And some of you motherfuckers just talk so goddamn much when you get hit in your fucking mouth, then y'all want to cry river. Oh, you say you know who it is? Well, we're going to talk about that later. We'll find out who that person is. So it's all good. But anywho, enough of this fuckery. This wasn't the basis of my show. But it is a smoke show. So I got to talk about some of these things and get my opinion and get some of y'all's inputs on it's too close. Maybe, I don't know. But like I said, I'll find out. Like I said, OG didn't figure some things out because she's good for that. She should have been FBI. I swear to God. That's why I'm saying, if what I'm doing in my life right now is so fucked up, you don't think she'd have found out? I'm very convinced that a lot of you women should have been investigative reporters, should have been a part of the FBI, some kind of investigative thing, because y'all find shit out, especially if it's some bullshit that a person is doing and they're not being truthful with you. Y'all find that shit out. Y'all figure some shit out, do some calculating, do some observing, and y'all figure that shit out. That's a very powerful tool that your ladies have. So brothers, be mindful. You might think that you fooling a woman all the time, but you're not fooling them most of the time. If you're out here on dummy, they're going to figure that shit out, man. The worst thing that we as men can do is not be fully truthful with the people that we engage with. CSI like a motherfucker, man. That's the worst thing that we can do. The best thing us men can do is be truthfully upfront with whoever we deal with. If you just kind of man that they, hey, look, we can build. I care for you. I love you. But every now and again, I need to branch off a little bit. I ain't going to be gone long. Just for a little bit, but I'm coming back. You'd be surprised how a lot of these women might react, especially in this day and time. They might be like, hey, just be careful. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. Show don't pop a motherfucker off. And, and I get it. A lot of us is used to certain mindsets and certain reactions and things of that nature. But I think a man that's totally confident in himself, what he believes in, and what he stands for, and what he's wanting, if they're honest with what they're doing, you're going to have different reactions. You're going to have some that's going to be like, nah, I ain't with it, but that's okay. I mean, if you're confident in who you are, that shouldn't matter anyway. Forgive me for the scruffiness. I haven't shaved. Like I say, this is a smoke show tonight, but hey, we're going to get in to our main part of the show. Okay. So my man, shout out to More Black Balloons. He's a content creator on the YouTube side. He brings out different, I won't necessarily say, what's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't try to do a bunch of mess arounds and stuff like that. Conspiracy theories. That's the word I'm looking for. He's not really a conspiracy theorist, but he breaks down a lot of different things, and he has real good content. So if anybody's interested in being subscribed to More Black Balloon, it's all one word, More Black Balloon. And hey, hit subscribe and hit the like button. But before you go any further, for those that are not subscribed to my page, go on over to YouTube, hit Black Bottom Rodcast, hit the subscribe and the like button for all future things. It was funny. I thought I was going to see some smoke, but all they want to do is hide behind emails, harass my wife, say some bullshit that's really not true, and she already knows what it is. I mean, we've been around each other over 10 fucking years. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all think that y'all know me more than she does? That's rich. That's rich that y'all think that y'all know people more than a person that's been around a person more than you. You're a special kind of slow. But anywho, this here we talking about Julio Fulio, and I know y'all done heard the story about him and how he done basically set himself up. And this is the shit that I have to say to you people. In this climate, in this mindset of some of us remedial as people in our community, we got to stop doing that. We got to stop putting out our locations where we at that moment. We got to, especially if you beefing with a lot of people, because you never know what someone is really feeling about you. Because I didn't realize the smoke that I got. There's some people that real life hate my ass out there. But they too afraid to really approach me like directly. They rather go around and up and down and everywhere but towards me directly. All these damn harassing messages and emails, I don't get this shit no more. I used to get them. I haven't got them in quite some time. I can't even count how long it's been. But no one hits me with this shit no more. It's always, they hitting her with this shit. And it's always trying to tell her the kind of person I am. Like they really know who I am. I'm going to tell you this right now. I showed y'all what I want you to see. Nothing more, nothing less. You didn't deserve nothing more than what you was getting. If it was, you'd still be around. Just know that. But we're gonna break this down right quick. So y'all come on. We with it. Fair use, y'all. Fair use.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video. So y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. We are back today with another Charleston White clip. A clip that was another must-see for me. Once again, it comes off of Say Cheese. They brought him back to do another interview just to talk about this whole thing with Julio Fulio. Now, y'all already know how we do on this channel. I clipped out the parts where he really talks about, Julio as who he was. And it's once again, it's just, it's real truth. It's more on the spiritual side of things. And, it's kind of.
And the sad thing about it, I'm going to let this ride for a minute. I'm just giving content as far as what happened. He met his demise on his 26th birthday, which that sucks. But what the saddest, also the most illest and saddest thing about it is when they shot his car up, they shot him all in his face. And there's even people here in Chicago that's talking ill about him. And y'all just don't get it. Y'all just ain't gonna get enough of that shit, man. Y'all are gonna get enough of talking about the deceased, y'all. I don't give a fuck how much you didn't like a person. To publicly acknowledge and to ridicule and joke about someone's demise in life, that's some special kind of retarded to me. I don't care what y'all had going on or what disagreements or what fuckery that happened and shit like that. For you to sit up there and publicly speak ill of the dead, you ain't shit, man. I'm sorry. And you wonder why all these rappers over the last decade or so that was doing that shit and why a lot of them are not around no more, that shit comes back to your front door, man. It's just certain shit you just don't do. It's just certain things you just don't discuss publicly. Even if you did have a problem, even if you did have an issue. Okay, we ain't got to hear about this shit, man. Because half of us don't give a fuck. Half of us wasn't around you. So we don't care. But some of y'all like that kind of drama. It's good. That's y'all kind of entertainment. That's not my kind of entertainment. Oh, Julio Fulio? Yeah, he been around for a while, bro. He's from Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida rapper. And he wasn't no better than the King Vons and the Chief Keefs and, you know, all the other rappers that, you know, that came here in the drill scene and no longer are here because of their lifestyle. Even the ones that's locked up right now from Old Block. I mean, it is what it is. This is public record. This is Chicago history. Chicago fucked up a lot of shit. We got so much talent here, but you motherfuckers don't know how to harness it. Y'all don't know how to contain it. Y'all don't know how to utilize it. Y'all fucking it up because y'all don't know how to get out of y'all feelings. Y'all don't know how to get out of y'all emotions. Y'all don't know how to let shit the fuck go. That's why we ain't gonna never have shit here. Or across the country as black people. Because we don't know how to let shit fucking go. You rather try to down somebody, down your own people. You rather try to destroy your own people to make yourself look good and you ain't got shit. There was a time in our history when we was banding together, regardless of what area, who we knew, we all was the same. And we had a common agenda and we had a common goal because we was lacking. We was oppressed by a higher. So regardless of what disagreements we had, individually, collectively, we got together. Those days is dead. Black Wall Street is dead. Having a village is dead. Y'all talk this shit now. We ain't no village. We tribes. And when one tribe have a problem with another tribe, they war. And no one wins. We all lose. We lose our lives. We lose our minds. We lose any inkling of building at the rate that we're doing, especially our youth. And I gotta blame a lot of you single parents out here that's raised these youths to the way they are right now. And I'm just gonna call it out for what it is. You making bad decisions in the man that you had to have your child, and don't allow that man to be a part of that child's life, that's your fault. You decide to have a child with a motherfucker that didn't want to fucking be right and run the streets and gangbang, that's your fault. You wanted to deal with a motherfucker that was mentally unstable, but just because he was slamming your ass and breaking your back and broke you off with some change, that's your fault. Hip-hop is dead. Don't you remember when Nas said that shit years ago? Hip-hop been dead, man. Ain't no hip-hop. This is modern day buffoonery done with rap. That's what the fuck this shit is now. I see it exactly. Hip-hop is dead. This ain't hip-hop. Sexy Red is not hip-hop. Suki Hana is not hip-hop. Lil Durk is not hip-hop. I'm sorry. Chief Keef is not hip-hop. Julio Fulio was not hip-hop. I can at least say I grew up when hip-hop started. I can honestly say I remember when hip-hop was something that we all went to as a collective, to party, to dance, to have a good time, meet the ladies, do our thing. do whatever, and go the fuck home. Hell, back in the day, the rap artists wanted to be like the drug dealers. Now look at it now. Now look at it now. Tell me if I'm lying. LL Cool J's, all the motherfuckers, they wanted to be like the dope dealers that was on the street because those was the bosses of the day. Hell, some of the motherfuckers funded some of them old school hip hop artists and told them, you bet not be in these streets. You do your fucking shit, let us do our shit. That was the balance that they had back then. They wasn't trying to have the rappers be in the streets with them. Nigga, what you doing? Get your punk ass in that studio before I fuck you up. They wasn't feeling that. They knew where their life was. That's the life they chose. If it hadn't been for them motherfuckers, hip-hop wouldn't be shit today. It wouldn't have existed. It would have been what they said back in the 80s. Oh, it's just a fad. It'll pass. Now it's fucking global. But now it's global for all the wrong fucking reasons. All the artists they push out here is all for the wrong fucking reasons. And this right here is just one story of it.
I like what we talked about in the first video with the power of the tongue, but I like the way Charleston White explains things. And I thought it would definitely be good to listen to for those that may have not heard this clip. So I thought we should go ahead and put it on the channel and get another conversation going about a couple things that I didn't mention in the last video. There hasn't really been much as far as update-wise.
80s and 90s music, the best.
The internet,
we go back to 70s. Hell.
About, someone close to him.
Great music.
So on and so on.
After
I'm not
that,
gonna really use
trash.
this video to get into all of that stuff. But I think what Charleston White got to say and some more stuff that we need to talk about, I think it's important for people to hear it, right? One thing I will say, his death has gotten a lot of coverage, not just on YouTube and rappers and people. It's all over the place. It's on, probably every major news article. I've even seen a Alaska news page post about his death. So it's crazy to see, how far things travel when, violence happens like this to someone who had some fame,
But when it's positive,
blow up
nothing. Hit the like button if y'all coming in the building. And if y'all haven't subscribed to the Black Bottom Broadcast and hit the bell.
But yeah, y'all,
you're part of the Black Bottom family. I appreciate all y'all that's tuning in.
This video
right
is not going to be that long. I just want y'all to hear this clip from Charleston White, come back and talk to y'all. So with that being said, check this out.
Oh, nigga, he wasn't a representation of light. He wasn't a representation of what the Muslim niggas call Shahada. He wasn't what we would call a nigga that can walk with Christ. He was a demonic, satanic figure. He laughed about it, and he even had the voodoo shit. So, nigga, he believed in witchcraft. And he believed witchcraft protected him. Nigga, one thing about witchcraft ain't nothing, can't nothing protect you, nigga, from pussy when you pursue pussy. So, my nigga Derek Terry, man, star motherfucking running back out of Dunbar High School, been to the feds, ain't it 5 times. My nigga told me, he come home from the feds and say, nigga, this was 5-6 years ago. He said, say, Blue, you know how they go get you? And he tell me this at the halfway house. He said, money and pussy. So, nigga, I don't chase money and I don't chase pussy. If I can catch it, now, yeah. But, nigga, I ain't from down, sad, hut, chasing pussy. And, nigga, I ain't chasing money. I'm a purpose-driven man. So, nigga, my mother told me before I ever got rich, she said, son, you got to have a vision that you pursue because you can't put the provisions before the vision. You got to put the
Y'all heard that, right? You can't put the provision before the vision. I can honestly say, in some of my earlier years, I've made decisions and involved myself in certain situations the wrong way. He made another good point. Brothers, when you chase money and you chase punani, you lose your focus. Now, there's nothing wrong with those two things, of course. Come on. You're a heterosexual man unless you like it in the butt, but that's another story. Shout out to Pride Month, even though whatever. But anyway, when you chase the wrong things, it give you bad results. It can end you. It can destroy your character. It can ruin your reputation. It can break you. And it can kill you. Shout out to Big Mike. You're absolutely right, Square. LL got song out right now about how before he got in, he hung around major drug dealers, but the rap game saved his life. I'm telling you, they told him. There's a story about LL back in the early days, with the rock the bells time of LL. He was literally trying to run with them niggas in the streets. They said, boy, if you don't get the fuck from around here, this ain't that. You got a gift, nigga. You got something that can get us off the street some nights. When you performing, guess where we gonna be at? Supporting you. See, that's the one thing about New York motherfuckers that is so much greater than you bum ass niggas here in Chicago. Y'all don't support each other, truthfully. Unless they kissing your ass, unless you getting something from them. Them niggas in New York honestly supported each other. That's why they blew up like the way they blew up. Back in the blues days, Chicago was the shit. But that was a different era of blacks that was living out here in Chicago. They supported each other. That's why all those blues and all those old school R&B singers are legends and died when it was time for them to pass. You niggas don't support shit but yourself. Hey, well, if you love Chicago House, come hit me, boy, because, I be doing the DJ and shit. And matter of fact, for those that don't know, every Thursday, I do the Chi-Town Masses Mix Show. Every Thursday on Groove London Radio, 8 to 10 p.m., 2-hour set. I always post it. If OG Fun Size is on YouTube, if she can post a link in the comments, tune in. I do it every week, every Thursday between 8 and 10 a.m. 10 p.m. 8 at night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Chi-Town Masters Mix Show, DJ Ross. But that's just what that is. But right here, I'm podcasting. I'm multi-talented. I don't just stick with one bag. I bounce around. But it's all about the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tune into that. And if you're not subscribed to the Black Bottom Rozcast, hit the subscribe, hit the like bell, hit the like button on the way in, man. Come on. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm doing Groove London. So, like I said, hopefully OG will put the link in the thing right now. I'm just trying to go along with the flow of the show because we are smoking tonight, and I thought it was gonna be some more smoke, but motherfuckers did whatever. There you go. Appreciate you, Fun Size. So hit the link on that. Save it. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm on DJ Roz. Here we go.
vision first, and then the provisions follow the visions. Well, what's the provisions? The money. Shit. So now, homie. So I listened to that little nigga lyrics, and I watched his interview, and when they give him that pirate nub, when they shot him last year, and not give him that ugly foot, nigga, give him that platter foot, nigga, he wasn't talking how a nigga supposed to talk. That done saw death as close as he done seen death.
Now, real quick before we continue on, I don't want to lose my train of thought. I thought it was very important. It was very interesting that, he brought up the whole voodoo, witchcraft thing, and the fact that he believed in that spiritual protection through voodoo. First off, I feel you're lost if you're going anywhere outside of God for protection. You know what I'm saying? All you need is God's protection. All you need is God's protection. God has already assigned you that angel to protect you to begin with. All you have to do is just ask for it. All you have to do is pray about it. We understand that. A lot of people don't. A lot of people, first off, they don't believe in God. So, they will use things that run in their family, run in their culture, like voodoo, witchcraft.
What's been like your craziest voodoo session?
That's all. You can't really speak about. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go to Florida and just, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that how you do. Like, you sleep in the graveyard for like 3 days, 4 days to a week. Drink chicken, like animal blood. It's different stuff, though.
That's what they believe in. They weren't taught to believe in God. But you know what's crazy about that, though? Just like he just said, if you chasing, I'm not going to use that word. If you chasing women, if you chasing vagina, you chasing money, then you have no spiritual protection. He basically just said it. And people who practice that, they tell people who seek that voodoo protection, who seek that protection from witchcraft, don't fornicate. Don't chase money, because you're not protected when you're doing those things. And that's in that world. So if you believe in that stuff, but you also, you also don't have that coat over you when you chasing money, when you fornicating, when you getting outside of yourself, basically, what in your right mind believes, what in your right mind would make you believe that this is like the ultimate protection? It's somehow better than God's.
Yeah, you never did see the Ghetto Boys and NWA beefing. Because
it
was about the music. It was just about the art.
God can't let them niggas
it's too personalized.
Nigga, God sent me. Now, nigga, God sent me to assassinate these characters and these images. Nigga, and when we assassinate the character and the image, let's look at this man. Is this a man that's walking with God or the devil? That's why I can say crazy shit, my nigga. Because when you attack the persona and say, okay, Charleston, stand from behind that character you playing. I can stand erect as a man, my nigga, like a soldier. I've been working with children for the last 12 years. I've never been accused of raping a woman. I've never been accused of hitting a woman. Nigga, I go to spewing out some shit as the man, not the character. So now, nigga, that's why I don't have no bad feeling about what I done said. He was a demonic force. And he was scared. Yeah, he was scared. The last time I saw him get shot, homie, he was scared. Because whatever dark entity, whatever dark force that was using that kid, it had his heart, it had his mind, which ultimately it has his soul. So the components of your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. That's your soul. So when you listen to him and look at him and watch him, homie, his soul was dark. My nigga, they showed no empathy and no compassion for the mothers. I've never seen nobody make mockery of a dead person like him. That's where I got it from. So how y'all gonna be mad at me? Nigga, I got it from Julio Fulio. I just didn't say it. That's why I was so drawn to him. I've never seen nothing like that. So I went and took what he did and said, they like this. Let me give it to them. And they ain't like it when I did it, my nigga. That's why I hated that little demon. Coming out of jail, my nigga. Y'all loves him for it. Homie, I've never seen nobody go to the graveyard and do that, man. I felt so bad for them. My man, fuck that nigga. Y'all love this shit, but here I come to do it. I'm wrong. So, nigga, y'all, I went looking for the mothers and the fathers. That's how me say, what's up, baby daddy? Nigga, that's how I got connected to baby daddy. Don't be mama. Nigga, fuck these rap niggas, nigga. So, but...
Fuck these rap niggas. I said the same fucking shit, man. All y'all that want to DJ this fucking madness, that perplexing bullshit, you need to check yourself, honestly. I know some people are like, well, man, all you play is that house music, just that, the third, blah, 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 blah. No, I got other music that I play. I just feel a certain way playing today's, whatever you want to call this music that they call rap. It's just, I feel a certain way about it. I feel a certain way about it that our children are so enthralled in it. You know, when I was growing up, some of the house music that we was listening to, we couldn't even play that shit in the house, man. Our parents like, bitch, I'll fucking break that fucking record player upside your head. You play that shit around me. They didn't play that shit. Y'all bitches don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, some of you women with these kids that know about these songs, y'all be dancing with y'all damn children. So what the fuck, man? And we supposed to have been more advanced than what we was back then. We have no respect for ourselves anymore. We have no self-dignity for ourselves no more. This is the fucking shit that is happening with people in the industry right now. They're not lasting. They're not becoming legends. They're not coming 40 years down the line and making a special appearance at an event. Y'all motherfuckers ain't making it to 40. Your damn show ain't making it past 30. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just want to kill yourselves off? I guess the only way, and I hate to say this shit, I guess the only way our community is going to get back at something is if, one, we stop supporting this bullshit ass music. Sorry. I don't give a fuck how the beat sounds. The lyrics are trash. The lyrics are demonic. The lyrics are violent, and it causes you to lose your fucking mind. We got to stop supporting that shit. And what? I guess what? They got to kill each other, kill them all off, wipe each other out. Hell, half the drill scene in Chicago then wipe themselves out. Every fucking rapper that y'all like now in the drill scene in Chicago ain't here no more. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence that 80 to 90% of the rappers that y'all still play on y'all tables at these parties ain't here no more? The Roots are still here. Eric B. and Rakim still here. LL still here. Queen Latifah still here. Lil' Kim with her funny looking ass is still here. Foxy Brown still here. Onyx is still here. Wu-Tang is still here. Yeah, Prince never let motherfuckers sample his shit. He was proud of his craft. And once he finally fought and got his rights back to his music, look what happened. The music industry is a motherfucker, man. Stop dealing with these labels. Stop getting these deals. Hell, one thing I can respect about Master P, he stayed solely and completely independent. Didn't need a record deal. He just got a distribution deal. He controlled all his assets. Y'all signing these deals and these 360 deals and all that shit. I remember back in the day, I was in the music. When I was in the music, I had somebody give me a contract. That contract put me on a 10-year, 5-album deal, right? I was a renegade artist. I would network with anybody. I couldn't do it unless I told my label what I was doing, and then they would get a cut off of what I'm doing. I'm like, what? And I didn't even need a lawyer. I read that motherfucker through and through. I'm like, this is bullshit. A 10-year deal? Not a 2-year deal. Maybe a couple albums. A 10-year, 5-album deal. And he got more out of it than I did. And I couldn't maneuver around and make my own monies behind it unless he had a part of it. Fuck you. I left that motherfucker on my goddamn mantle on my fireplace and let that bitch collect dust forever until the paper got old. I'm not signing that. Y'all motherfuckers be so quick for this money. That means y'all don't really care about your art. And that's why motherfuckers like him ain't here no more. Because they ain't give a fuck about their art. They gave a fuck about the money. The money, the fame, the punani. It was a shady deal. And I didn't sign that deal. Don't nobody own none of my shit. Straight up. And I dare motherfucker to come out any day and day in the future, but any of my shit, they ass to get sued. Cause my older shits, I got copyrights on that shit. But I'm just not doing it no more. But be mindful of the deals that y'all make. And if you really about your bit, that's why they fucking got Tory Lanez in fucking prison. Tory Lanez didn't have to deal with deals. Tory Lanez knew how to move around that shit and make money on his own. He just fucked around and fucked with the wrong bitch in the game that they was putting up. What song is that motherfucking Meg, the male fucking horse, putting out right now? What music is she putting out right now? Act straight up. She wanted to make this big deal like she was so hurt because that so-called X tape came out about her, talking about, oh, it was AI. Was it? It might have been, but we're not surprised if it wasn't because we know how you get down. You a known thought in the industry. There's no secret behind that. The reason why that whole shit with her and Tory Lanez got involved because the girl that Tory Lanez was really messing around with, Kelsey, the friend of fucking Meg, found out that she was fucking her dude. That's why that jumped off. Those that really know that Kelsey is the one that shot at fucking Meg Thee Stallion. Tory took the fucking weight for it. And if y'all don't believe it, go fuck yourself. Because you know that's what the fuck happened. Y'all just don't want to fucking admit it.
It's just like me, homie. I'm just a vessel God using. With all my flaws and all the wrong, homie, I'm just a vessel. He just a vessel. So when God get through using us, I'm saying, come on, God, man, why you make me curl? I don't want to do this, God. Nigga, you think he ain't saying that to the entity? It won't let you go. God, why I gotta curl, God? I want to be a rotten motherfucker sometime. God won't let me be rotten. He got the dark entity that won't let him be good. It won't let you go. They say God pick us, homie. We don't pick God.
Nope, not at all.
He was chosen to be dark. God didn't pick him.
He spoke bars right there. We don't pick what side we go on. Those sides pick us. You want to be God. If you're godly, it's not because you chose to be godly, because you was chosen to be godly. You want to be devilish? You didn't choose to be devilish. The devil chose you to be devilish. That's real shit right there. Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want about Charleston White all y'all want, but he's one of the realest motherfuckers that you will ever hear. And this is going to be the realest goddamn live stream that you ever fucking heard. So let's get it.
So I'm sorry that his mothers and his parents got to hear this, but they know they've been watching him all his life. They know this is something dark. It's a dark force inside this kid. That's why whoever was praying over him put the voodoo thing over him, my nigga, to offer some type of spiritual protection. So I'm looking at him, homie. He looked scared yesterday. Because if you don't never hear me saying, say y'all, here I am, but I'm deep. I got 20 people with me. Nigga, I show up saying, nigga, I'm by myself, y'all. No security, no nothing. Because I ain't putting everybody's life in jeopardy with me, my nigga. If the target on me, leave the target on me. Y'all get back, my nigga. So, no. Scary, coward ass nigga. I saw the fear in that little nigga, Sean. That's why he kept saying how deep we were. Nigga, the Grand Reaper wants you. Say what the Grand say. Don't put us in it, nigga. The Grand Reaper wants you, my nigga. And when it's your time, nigga, you can't tell the Grand Reaper, hold on, my nigga, let me say goodbye. No, come on right now. And shit, nigga, when it's your time, it's your time.
Now, toward the end of that clip, I couldn't help but notice where he said, sometimes I want to be a rotten person. But, you know, God won't allow me to be rotten. And, you know, a person like Julio Fulio, that entity won't allow him to be good because he's too far gone. Just like he said, you a man, you either walking with God or you walking with Satan. So if the devil has your heart, he don't allow you to be good. And I mean good in the terms of, you know, someone who does walk with God, because you wouldn't say nor do the things that you do, even when it comes.
And a lot of y'all not doing it. That's why I understand why all this confusion, all this negativity, all this drama, all this trying to expose is going on, man. Y'all not walking with God. A lot of y'all not walking with God. You're walking with Satan. You're walking with the devil. You're walking with ill energy. I'm here to tell you, I'm not the one that is in charge of your faith. but you keep moving the way you move, your faith is going to end you. Keep thinking it's a joke. Keep thinking this shit is for fun. Keep thinking this shit is for play. Keep teetering good and evil. This ain't the first, and this ain't gonna be the last that go through what the fuck he dealt with. The energy you put out comes back to your front door. And you might not know, and you won't know when it's gonna knock. You're not gonna know when it's gonna come for you. You teetering the fence. You're gonna either fall on one side, the other side, or down the middle. If you fall down the middle, you fucked up on both sides. Because you might be walking on one of them fences that got the spikes on it. Ooh, don't slip. It's gonna be hard on a motherfucker. So many of us talk this shit, talk this talk, make this persona on social media that you so for the people. No, you're not. No, you're not. All you care about is your clout and your money and your dick and pussy. That's all you care about. You don't care about your kids. You don't care that your kids go out here in these streets and do what the fuck they do. You don't care that your family go out here and do all this debaucherous shit and end up in a casket before their time. Y'all want to cry and put them on t-shirts and cardboard fucking cutouts and shit like that's supposed to mean something. Oh, ain't shit. We ain't doing nothing but destroying us even more with the mindset that we're doing out here in these streets, man. Y'all encourage this buffoonery. And y'all do nothing to change it. You do nothing to change it. You expose your fucking little children to it. I see 3, 4, 5-year-olds singing bullshit. And y'all think that shit's cute. I went to my daughter's grade school party a little while ago. And the DJ was playing shit that should be played for grown folks. But y'all playing it amongst children. And these children was going crazy because they hear this shit. And all the mamas that was up in there was jamming right with them. And all I could do was just sit in the corner and just shake my fucking head. And my babies was looking like, this ain't even my scene. And y'all think that shit's cute. You modern women ain't shit, man. What you expose your babies to. You ain't shit. You look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, is this what you really want your children to be a part of? If you say anything other than no, you ain't shit. You just like when my man Big Mike just said, y'all condone prostitution music. And you put that on your children. Y'all ain't shit, man.
He went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. He kept dissing on me. Now we smoking 23. You always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you. When I see you. Y'all know what that was? That was the lyrics to the song that Julio Fulio remixed by Fantasia called When I See You. Hit that like button. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Street News TV. A Chicago brother
Julio
is doing his
Fulio
thing.
was
Tune
allegedly
in.
behind a hit that took place on Young and Ace and some of his guys.
All
4 of them got shot and 3 of them died. Now, ironically, in Julio Fulio's situation, 4 people got shot. He was the only one that died. All right, so this is a brief breakdown of what happened leading up to the point where Julio Fulio ended up getting killed. Julio Fulio's cousin, Zion Brown, was taken out by DeAndre Thomas, who had ties to Young and Ace. Afterwards, Young and Ace was shot 8 times and his brother, 23, was killed. Julio claimed it. Now, Young and Ace is claiming the Julio hit. There's a picture going around, man, where they showing where Julio Fulio actually caught a face shot. There's another video going around where he's on a stretcher. And there's also footage of them showing his car, which was riddled with bullets. There's an audio clip going around. Some people saying that it's AI, some people saying that it's fake, of what's supposed to have been the sound of the gunshots and all of that when the situation occurred. Like I said in my video yesterday, Young and Ace already dropped a diss video. You know what I'm saying? They was going back and forth, dissing, and they was going back and forth, man, shooting it out with each other. I seen on the news where the feds, the ATF, I want to say the DEF, and the local police was all getting involved in this case. So they're treating this like a high priority case, and it's probably going to end up resulting in whoever doing this or whoever was involved with this going to jail. Julio Fulio was shot in December of last year, and he talked about how he went through a lot, and he went to talk to a voodoo priest or a voodoo priestess. And there's a lot of people saying that, this came back on him through that. But he was saying how he went and seen a voodoo priestess in the interview with 16 Shot. And he basically said that you got to go see about that. When 16 asked him, how does one get in touch or get in tune with a voodoo priestess? He said, you got to go see about that. So Julio Fulio was definitely into the voodoo thing. I don't know if he was using the voodoo priestess for protection spells or what. He didn't clarify that, but he did clarify that he was going through a voodoo priestess. Briefly, what I know about, voodoo or hoodoo or voodoo, I know that the cross symbolizes not what we, or the traditional meaning of the cross, which is the resurrection of Christ. In voodoo, the cross symbolizes the crossroads in which the spiritual realm and the physical realm meet. Hence, this is why it looks like a human. Spread your arms like this. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like there will be arrests made, only because these individual law enforcement agencies are all coming together as a team. Also, I'm hearing that there's camera footage, which we already could have figured that out. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that there's cameras all over there in that area, and the cameras may have caught guys, pulling up their masks, pulling down their masks, body movements, license plates, all of this. All of this is a factor, that's definitely going to come into play dealing with this case. The war that's going on down there in Florida, man, it'll definitely continue. Julio was a big guy down there. You know what I'm saying? In his area, man, he was someone who a lot of those guys looked up to. He was somewhat of a breadwinner for them. So there's a lot of people that's upset about this. You know, like I said before, Julio has been involved in murders, and this ain't nothing that, you know, I'm hearing from an outside source. This is something that Julio, just like the rest of these young rappers, actually admitted to. Someone said in the comment section of my video that I did yesterday that I was being disrespectful towards Julio, or some bullshit like this. Look, I will never be disrespectful towards the dead. I may not be talking about a person in the context that you want me to talk about them in, because I'm not on what they own, even though I do understand, you know, their lifestyle. See, the way that these kids are living now, this ain't nothing but basically how we was living when we were shorties. They just on another level. They took it to the extreme. The Bible tells us, the Quran tells us, basically any religious scripture that you can find tells us that things will only get worse as time progresses. You know, wars and rumors of wars and things of this nature. Parents into it with kids into it with parents. Kids into it with each other.
Is war.
You know, these kids are on all kinds
There's
of
a
drugs.
war.
These kids they have no guidance.
War in the
What's a
East.
grandmother nowadays? The
War
grandparents are 37,
War
38
north.
years old. You know,
War
for
down
you to be a
south.
grandmother or a grandfather
There's a
at
war.
37, 38 in your 30s is
There's
crazy.
a rumors of
This is
war.
what's going on now. Children are having children. And instead of these parents being parents, they're looked at more like brothers and sisters. They kicking it with their kids, smoking weed with their kids, partying with their kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's only getting worse. Like I said, y'all that are out there that's involved in this stuff, know one thing. When you're involved in something, your family's involved in it also. And the people that you with, if your ops catch you with these people, they're not gonna take the time to stop to ask no questions. Don't get your sister killed. Don't get your brother killed. Don't get your son, your daughter killed, man. Your grandma or your mama killed on the count of stupidity. Because at the end of the day, you may not realize it now, but you're definitely gonna realize it later if you live to see later that all of this shit is senseless and it's nonsense and it's really about nothing. And most of the time, it ain't even about no motherfucking money. It ain't even about nothing that's gonna progress or produce nothing. Real talk. It's your boy SNTV. Come on.
Man, shout out to Street News TV. I was gonna go on with some other things, but I'm gonna carry that on for another night. I'm gonna wrap this up tonight. I thought there was gonna be some real smoke in here tonight. I thought it was gonna be some exposure, so to speak. Excuse me. I hate the allergies. They be messing with me and my babies. But I carry on. I deal with it the best I can. This is a serious problem in our community. We honestly can't stand each other. We honestly love to see a lot of us fall. We honestly like to see a lot of us embarrassed, ridiculed, exposed to the extremes that there's no coming back from. And don't get me wrong, there are some people that deserve to be exposed. You people that want to play with kids, you people that want to take innocent people's lives, You people that want to scam on each other and steal from each other. And we all struggling out here. The ones that want to defame someone just to make themselves look good, to be a part of something. So many of you motherfuckers do that shit. Y'all will be quick to defame someone to get some kind of higher status. You fake ass DJs, you fake ass MCs. I'm not talking about MCs, the bros. I'm talking about the ones on the mic MCs. Some of you fake ass motherfuckers that play playlists and don't know how to fucking DJ. And the people, y'all so fucking stupid because y'all cheap. Y'all don't want quality. You just want to hear what the fuck you want to hear. You don't even care how it sounds. As long as they playing the bullshit that you want to hear, you don't care how they mix it. They'll do some shit like this and do some bullshit like that, like that's mixing. That ain't mixing. That's not DJing. That's just playing noise in the songs. A lot of y'all right now that's out there in them streets don't know what real music is. When you hear it, you're like, oh, why y'all playing that? Bitch, get the fuck away from me. Like, straight up. I could care less about what y'all want to hear. Y'all rather hear this sexy red ass bullshit, whatever the fuck. Excuse me. Oh my God. Allergies kicking in right now. God damn. Sorry, y'all. But y'all like to hear this trash. I'm sorry for all those that are offended by what I'm saying out my mouth right now. The music that y'all listen to at these parties that y'all go to is trash. And half the motherfuckers that play the shit don't know how to play it anyway. They just throw the shit in. The real DJs that can mix up shit and play a whole variety of shit, y'all don't even fuck with them because y'all too cheap to pay for them. So you'll get some motherfucker that got a goddamn cheap ass one speaker and a goddamn borrowing someone else's board and a laptop. Yeah, I've heard the stories. Y'all tragic. This is what the circle I used to be a part of. That's what y'all doing. Y'all think that other motherfuckers a good DJ? y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. My fucking 5-year-old can out DJ these motherfuckers. But that's another story for another time. The main thing is this. Anybody, and I mean anybody, and I want you to fucking hear me completely clear. I'm only going to tell you this one last time. Stop hitting my wife about whatever the fuck I did in my past because she knows about it all. And she's still here. So what's that tell you? She's not going nowhere. She's told me, I'm not going nowhere. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to argue with that shit. But why the fuck are y'all trying to fuck it up? What's your end game? Do you want me to come to your house? Do you want me to be who I used to be? I know y'all like, nah, this nigga, no, you have no fucking clue who the fuck I am, yo. And I'm not trying to promote this right now. I ain't trying to promote violence, YouTube, you know. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. I'm ranting right now. I'm broke. we lash out sometimes like that. But leave me alone, man. If you ain't doing nothing for us, leave me alone, man. If you're not trying to build with us, leave me alone, man. If you're not trying to have something of some substance amongst the family, in the Black Bottom family, leave me alone, man. If you're not trying to support anything me and my wife does on our times, leave us alone. I do not want to have to come see you. I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. I'm on both Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to let this be perfectly known to everyone. If you don't mean us no good, leave it alone. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in tonight. I really appreciate the engagements. I really appreciate the love that y'all gave. We are out, and I thought it was about to be more smoke, but it wasn't no smoke. It was a little trickle. It was a little fire. It was a flame. But, we are gone, and until next week, I love y'all. And like my man Simple the P always used to say, God rest his soul. I want you to live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. God bless all y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button on the way out. Tell your people, like, share, subscribe to the video. And hey, we out here. Next week, same back time, same back station, every Tuesday, 8:15. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. Appreciate all the engagement. Thank y'all for all the support in the comments. It's a blessing, man, that we all can get together. Let's build this Black Bottom Roscast family. We're going to do some big things, y'all. I thought it was going to be real smoke, but it was just a little flicker. But it's all good. You know how it goes. Some people talk big, but don't be on nothing. Appreciate y'all. And for those that say that don't know, every Thursday, Groove London Radio, DJ Roz, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check the link, check my page. GrooveLondon.com is the link if you want to put it on your page and on your laptop or whatever. Tune in. Hey, you want to listen to other people on there? That's great. But every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m., I'm on there. So tune on in.
You dig it? Can you dig it?
Appreciate the love, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Next week we'll have some other stuff we're gonna talk about. Ain't gonna be a smoke show next week. We're gonna get back on topic and we're gonna get it in. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Hey man, tell your people about us. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. Get some water, eat some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you a cocktail, drink some juice, but leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you, and we are gone. Till next week, y'all.